Tearful Tibetan monks stopped and detained by Indian police as they begin a trek towards their homeland. Thursday marked the fourth day of the protest in northern India by about 100 monks and supporters.
But this will not stop the march. The march will go on. They were very non-violent. They sort of stayed still.
Indian police say the marchers defied an order to remain in their district. A court ruled they should be detained for 14 days after refusing to abandon political activity. There were protests in New Delhi, too. Police made arrests Wednesday as dozens of exiled Tibetans protested outside the Chinese embassy.
Giving us shelter for 49 years. Now it's okay. Now we want to go back. So why should Indian government interfere in that Tibetan people, if Tibetan people are willing to go back?
The Tibetan Youth Congress told us 32 people were detained during the Delhi protest and have begun a hunger strike in jail. The demonstrations mark the 49th anniversary of a failed Tibetan uprising against Chinese rule and months ahead of the Beijing Olympic Games.
China is using this Olympic as the propaganda vehicle to legitimize its political rule in Tibet, to declare Tibet as a part of China, which historically is not deserved.
The Chinese government shows no sign of compromising.
We strongly oppose their separatist activities. It is okay if they want to come back, but there's a precondition. They have to acknowledge that Tibet is part of China. They are Chinese.
India is caught between a rock and a hard place as it develops economic ties with China.
I think there is pressure from China, and the Indian concerns are largely structural, of its own making.
The structural concerns reach back to 1959 when India accepted many thousands of Tibetan exiles. The Indian Foreign Ministry said it is enforcing a long-standing rule which prohibits the Tibetans from taking part in any political activities. Sarah Seidner, CNN, New Delhi.